I just want to kind of give you context before I start the video. So you see the stop sign. That's where the truck was, and it all makes sense, of course, when I start the video. Truck was here. Okay. Here's the edge of the house, right here. So I come here, I come out through here. Here's the corner. It'll all make sense in a minute. There's the stop sign. Now you see where those red lights are? That's where the truck ended up at. Okay? It'll all make sense in a second.
Try Jesus, not me. Cause I throw hands.
First off, I want to apologize for the lighting. I'm kind of dark. So if you can't see me, I apologize. I'll do my best to edit it better before I send it off. But anyways, you know what's funny, right? The song you just heard, I'm not a fan of it. I can boldly, honestly say I've never liked that song until tonight, to be honest with you. I've heard it, numerous times. I've heard, many people brag about how great it was, how true it was, and just, I don't know, I never really sat well with me. Just always, I don't know, kind of came across corny, maybe blasphemous. I don't know. It just never sat well with me. And it wasn't until what I'm about to tell you about it happened tonight that even made me consider listening to that song again from a different perspective, right? Like I said, I don't know. It reminds me of, was it First Chronicles? I think chapter 21, where Satan comes to the camp and he convinces David to take a census of the people, right? In a prideful way, basically in such a way where he says, aha, look what all God's given me, right? Kind of shows off and boasts in what the Lord has given him, right? That's a message all in and of itself, but we'll stay focused. In doing so, obviously the Lord is, bothered by it, and he sends a prophet, and the prophet gives David 3 choices. Of the 3, the last 2 are the most important ones in this context here. He says basically, well, all 3. The first one was, I can destroy all the, the pestilence, the food. I have pestilence, come and destroy all your food and, whatnot, and take people out. Or I can send your enemies in and have them destroy all your people. Or I, as in God, can come through and destroy people and destroy things and whatnot. And David says to the prophet, I would much rather, I'm paraphrasing, much rather have the Lord come through and do what he's going to do, because he has mercy. He has grace, he has mercy. In other words, he has a big heart, right? So in other words, try Jesus, don't try me. Because he understands that those of his enemy would not be gracious when attacking him. They would be vicious. And so that's why that song tonight resonates with me, because I would much rather you try Jesus than try my family. I don't know what's going on. I use this comically when I say the universe. I don't really believe in the whole universe moving type things. I believe God controls all, not no universe. But I comically say, I wonder if the universe is wanting to see if I'm really about my family like I claim to be. Now, those that know me, they know I don't walk around like I'm, tough guy. I don't wear those compression shirts to show off my muscles. I wear a 2X shirt. All my shirts are 2Xs. I don't do an XL for the swole look. That's just not me. I don't walk around talking like I can beat that person up, or talk about what I bench press, or this is not me. You know what I'm saying? So I've never given anyone the impression or the desire to just run up on me to test to see if I'm about that life, right? I say I don't understand where this is coming from as of late. If you saw my other video about my kids in the car and this dude tries to break in, and we believe he tried to get my truck, not necessarily get my kids, but nevertheless though, my kids are in the car, and so you are putting my kids are now in this conversation, right? And I've had other stories about things happening with my family. So I don't know where this is coming from as of late, right? So a little while ago, all right, sorry about that. So earlier today, I'm out and about, and while I'm gone, Teresia was cleaning the house up, right? And so she's sweeping, she got all the blinds open. It's hot, man. It's like 70-something degrees in December, so it's kind of dope. And so got the doors open, windows open, and she's just chilling, so she's in her own little world, not thinking about nothing. And she's sweeping. And so I come home and I park. We have two driveways, and I park in the further one over there, and come inside. And I'm talking to her in the living room, but I'm kind of, I don't know, I guess I want to say at an angle, right? Where you really can't see me from the outside, and I'm saying that for a reason. And so this truck pulls up, and you saw in the video, there's a stop sign, right there in front of our house, right by our house. So this truck pulls up. It's about a 2012 Chevy Silverado 4-door silver, and this gentleman steps out the truck at the stop. Well, pulls up at the stop sign. I'm sorry, and he just sits there for a second. I'm talking to Teresa, but I kind of look out the window and notice, he's sitting for a little bit too long. I was like, well, that's all right, cool. Maybe he's just trying to look at his phone, don't want to drive a text. It happens. And so then I realized he's been there a little bit longer than normal, so I kind of look over trying to see what's going on. Then the door opens, the passenger door opens, and about a 5'5", between 5'5" and 5'7", Caucasian male with an orange fleece vest jacket thing on, with a green hat, steps out, blue jeans and brown Timberland boots, steps out. And I said, that's odd. But I'm thinking maybe it was an Uber, he just got where he needs to get to. He don't want to show the guy where he lives at. It happens. And so he starts walking towards the front of our house. So there's a sidewalk on this side, sidewalk on this side. He's walking this sidewalk, but going up the hill, right, up the street. And so I said, you know what, I said, babe, I'll be right back. So I go outside, and I am sitting on the porch, and I'm just waiting for him to, walk past the house. People do it all the time, right? I don't see him. I'm like, strange. I know, so I get out the truck. So I say, well, let me walk up real quick. So I walk up my driveway, and I make that right there where I showed you where the corner of the house is. He's standing there in the sidewalk facing my house, and he's looking at my house, and he's walking up the sidewalk. I come around the corner, he sees me, does a quick about face, and walks back the other way. And he's kind of jogging, which then led to a sprint. Well, where I showed you where that car was at was where that truck was, with his brake lights on. He was just sitting there. And then the guy, like I said, he walks or runs, back to the truck. Truck door opens up. He gets in. They take off. And I'm sitting there, I said, wait a minute. So you thought she was home alone. So you thought it'd be best for you to try to get in my home and do something. I really don't understand what's going on. And I really don't understand why it seems that people are intentionally trying to test me and to see if I'm for real. Like I said, man, those that know me, those that hang with me, those that talk to me, they'll tell you point blank, I never flex like I'm He-Man, like I'm Superman, like I can't be touched. I may joke, we all joke, but on the real, I'm not that guy, right? So I don't put forth that viewpoint or mindset to make anyone feel like, let me push those buttons and test and see if he's really real, right? I don't do that. But it seems lately that people are testing to see if I'm that guy. And I say, as the song says, man, it's best for you to try Jesus. You know what? It's best for you to just try me. Don't try my family. If you try to fight me, you have a better chance of winning as opposed to trying to fight my family. If you try to fight just me, right, I'm going to be more focused on how this looks amongst the people, those around. I don't want to ever come across like I'm a bully. Never want to come across like I'm over aggressive. And so I'm going to be more focused on, hey man, how are they viewing this? So really gonna get a lot of defense from me. A lot of, hey, watch out, watch out, watch out, as opposed to offense, right? You're gonna get a whole lot of ducking, dodging, weaving, blocking, whatever. You're gonna get a lot of that from me as opposed to just straight jabbing you in the face. You get a lot of that. So try me. Because if you try my family, I'm blacking out. And I'm doing whatever is necessary to be done that you never try anybody else ever again. You caught that. And so I don't understand. And I'm making this video because those that... This is actually a cry for prayer, to be honest with you. Because I'm honestly praying that I never get to the point where I have to make another video asking for bail money. Because I don't understand what's going on as of late. I do not. I was telling Teresa earlier, there's been so much action as of late. I don't know what's going on. I honestly feel like people are just trying to push that button as much as they can and just see what can happen. And I'm asking those that love me, love my family, please be in prayer that whatever's going on stops. Because I guarantee you, I am going to snap over my family and it's going to end extremely bad. So as my man said in the song, in the context of this video here, try Jesus. That is a better, safer bet for you than trying me or trying my family. Because I guarantee you. And if you want to say, I'm talking whatever, that's fine. I will admit to talking right now. Man, y'all better leave my family alone. I'm telling you, and all that's in me is gonna be bad. Like bad. Yeah, so like I said, this video is a video about prayer. Asking for prayer. Help me not do or say something that'll end up having me ask y'all for bail money. Yeah. Have a good night.